Another lesson for all you aspiring drummers is get on a mic. You know, look what that did for Don Henley. That's just the mechanics. The instrument itself is a lot of fun to play. Look how shiny and beautiful they are. Ah, I want a set of those things. It's hard to resist, I know. But it's an accompanying instrument, and there's no harm in that. But you are not the driver of the ship. You are at the pleasure of even the guitarist. Even if the guitar is, you know, even Eric Clapton is a singer too, his guitar is working for his voice. And so if you've got any, you don't even need any singing ability. You need just personal character, charisma. Get on the mic. Even if you're still on the drums, get on the mic. Couple of advantages that everybody works for the singer as a general rule. But just in terms of a musical career and feeding your family, publishing. Whoever wrote those dumb lyrics gets half. Right there, half of the song. Even if it's just, ah, oh, that's half the publishing. And so get in there with the lyrics. And the way lyrics evolve in bands is a couple of different ways. One is one of the guys in the band writes a song, has a whole lyric and everything like that, and brings it to the band, and he gets the publishing. Fair dues. He wrote a song, pay him for it. There's a jam. The band are all jamming, and the singer is staring at the wall while wishing, you know. Okay, he gets on the mic, starts singing something, anything. That's the other way songs get created. And at the end of the day, when you're doing the tally, okay, this track, that track, okay, who wrote the lyric on that one? Joe. Okay, who wrote the lyric? Joe. He's got half the publishing. So that lyric thing may seem like it just went by without you even noticing. When you're a professional, and this is your livelihood, these are not matters to be dismissed lightly. Because you want to have a long career, and you want to have a family with 7 children, as I do, and you got to pay for those kids, and you need to actually earn a living from this, or not so much in your case, but those lyrics, and it's also very rewarding to write lyrics. And none of this will edify your drumming, even slightly, other than to say that you should regard yourself as more than a drummer. And for you younger members of the group, you're a musician, which is the big picture. And within music, you're playing on that instrument, but actually there's no reason why. The reason you like playing drums is because you got music in. There's all kinds of music, guitar, bass, and pick up that bass, pick up that guitar, hit that piano, hit that microphone. Just because the drums are so shiny, who would ever want to play anything else? Lots of good reasons to play those things. Number one, they're easier than they look. And if you can play guitar and bass, guess what? The guitarist and the bass player can't play drums. 10 out of 10 musicians, one guitarist or one bass player will be able to hold down a rhythm. But the other way around, you can rock and you can rule. If you play guitar, you can write songs. If you play bass or any of the other instruments, you could be writing the songs, and it's now your ship. And so that's, I sense that you're probably going to go for a life of music. You got too much of a gift not to, So these are real important for you to get the idea that you're not just a drummer, you're a musician. A musician covers more than just that instrument. And also, if you think like a guitarist and you play a lot of guitar, you pick up a guitar and you figure out you start to understand what to do on the drums a little bit better too. I mean, the different instruments kind of inform each other. They make you, and the purpose of life is to have a life in music where all you got to do in the day, get up in the morning with a song in your heart, literally, and go play music. That's a great life. I'm telling you, that is a life worth living. And to get that life, you need to earn a living at it, which means you need to think about these livelihood aspects, such as publishing, such as broadening your instrument base. I teach my kids, we need a French horn. Anybody here play French horn? I've taught my kids that the answer to that question is, yep, got it, right here. Yeah, what's a French horn? Yes, I can, And particularly with music, because you don't have to be that good to get in and just to be playing and grooving and getting a vibe out of it. You guys, you haven't devoted your lives to it, but you get a cool vibe out of it. If you were to pick up a guitar, it's about the same threshold. And some things are more difficult, some things are less difficult, about those other, but as a musician, you want to broaden out and learn all of music. And you probably have reading skills too. And that's not going to help you in rock and roll. But when you outgrow the rock and roll, when you're not 23 anymore, when you're not 32 anymore, one day, hopefully, you will be 52. That was 10 years ago for me. And I intend to be 72, I intend to be 82, and the way I'm going to enjoy those years as a musician is not from banging on drums all day, every day for 80 years. You got to be a complete musician. Remember those dots. They're going to go away. You're not going to use them for a few years, but they'll come back and serve you as a composer, as a broader musician. You know, John Bryant, who's here, plays drums, kick ass on drums. His living actually comes from being a broader musician, being a producer, being a organizer, being, you know, with the charts and being able to read. And so all that stuff that's really, why do I have to learn this one? I just want to, because you want to get to be a grown-up with a family that you support. And all these other aspects of music are what are going to make your life as a musician a lot richer.